Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
What's up?
It's all good.
It's all good.
Happy to finally be doing another podcast. It's been a few weeks, man.
Yeah.
Been busy.
Slight change, though. Now we're doing video.
Oh. Cue the music.
It's you and me, baby, against all odds. We got a good marriage because we serve a greater God.
So, what are we talking about today?
Well, it's now December, and this is the time of year that everyone gets all into the holiday cheer. And we wanted to talk a little bit about holiday traditions, particularly around Christmas. Our Christian holiday, traditions.
Oh, sweet.
And how our traditions have evolved since we've been married, and how we're kind of revamping them now. How important was Christmas tradition in your home growing up?
Oh, man. It was like the Super Bowl, I guess, as holidays go in our family. My mom really made Christmas magical for us. It was like Christmas had a smell, and whenever I smell that, I remember family and friends getting together. I remember the guys outside on the roof putting up Christmas lights and decorating outside while my sister and my mom was cooking or doing the decorations inside. And my mom really made it special for us, So that the smell is what triggers that. People have trigger words. I got trigger smells.
Trigger sense.
Wait a minute. Yeah. So what about you? What about traditions for you growing up during Christmas?
I mean, I don't think we were the strongest tradition people growing up, but there were a few things that you can pretty much expect. So definitely we will put up lights and decoration. I remember we had a plastic Santa Claus that had the bulb inside that lit up, but I'm pretty sure either my grandmother or my mom painted his face brown.
As well, she should.
Representation, okay. And I really like that actually, because every once in a while now you pop you might see a black Santa if you're in Oakland or in New York City or something.
Yeah.
But growing up, we had our own personal black Santa that would be lit up in our front yard. But we never put up lights, though. I don't think my mom trusted us to do it right. So I don't recall ever putting up lights or doing decoration. She always did it. She always did a fantastic job. So I think that's another reason why she didn't have us do it, because she had a particular way she wanted to have it look. But one of the things that I did appreciate that I didn't realize was so awesome at the time, but as I grown up, my mom would lay out, our Christmas gifts, the night before, and she, being the most organized person that I know, did not wrap gifts. She would lay everything out perfectly, and my brother had his side of his gifts open and out, and I had my side with all my gifts laid out, open and out. And I can imagine, when we would come down the stairs, you just see everything all at one time. And it's just snap! Oh! And I really liked that to the point now that I'm still not a big gift wrapper. Because I didn't grow up, with us wrapping gifts. It was always just, here you go. There it is.
Yeah, for us, everything was wrapped, And, I like wrapping gifts. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it.
Really,
I'm pretty trash.
Since I didn't grow up doing it.
But I enjoy the look of just seeing people just tear into it. That was part of the fun for me, growing up, just because I guess it spoke to my destructive nature, just breaking stuff, tearing stuff up.
The only gifts that were consistently wrapped were the gifts from my godmother. The year before I think we got married, I started getting a real Christmas tree. I didn't grow up with real trees. We always had a fig tree. And at that point, I was living on my own, and I was like, I'm going to get a real tree. Short and fat, and I called it CeeLo. It was so cute. And then
And that was new for me. Like I've never in the history
that was
of
me developing
trees.
my own traditions.
We've
as a
never
single
named
woman.
our trees.
No, I never. Yeah, we didn't have a name for a tree either. But that was an act of me trying to build my own Christmas traditions as a happy, joyful single woman, and I enjoyed that one. Getting a always short, always very wide Christmas tree. And I don't know if it was 1 year or 2 years before we got married, but every year the tree was named CeeLo. So CeeLo Jr., CeeLo
I wonder
the
why
third,
you never went with
CeeLo the fourth.
Dougie Fresh.
No, I'd
Because,
CeeLo just stuck.
Douglas firs,
Yeah,
right? Or
I know. No, but CeeLo stuck.
6 minutes,
it
Dougie
stuck.
Fresh.
It stuck well. But you when we got together, I didn't. Christmas. I can go with it or without it. I usually would travel to New Jersey, spend Christmas with my mom and my brother. But once we got married, we took it very seriously. That nope, we're not going to be that couple driving hundreds of miles, traveling or flying across the country to spend time with our families. So we had to break it to our families like cold turkey, like nope, y'all not seeing us.
Like a few days after Christmas,
Exactly.
like a few weeks after Christmas.
We will not be traveling through the crazy holiday traffic. We need to have Christmas that is our own.
Yeah.
And I always recommend that to people because I like it. And some of us want to do that. We really want to be there with our families, our siblings and parents or whatever, but I thought it would be very important for us to get started on establishing what the holidays will look like for us. Also, you had lost your mom when you were a teenager around in the Christmas season.
Yeah.
So I really wanted Christmas to be special. I wanted Christmas time to be special.
Like my mom passed away, like you said, during the holidays, and so like a lot of that magic that Christmas had when I was a youth, started to kind of like fade away, and so like after we got married, it was very important to kind of form our own traditions, and
I found myself really wanting to keep you like uplifted during Christmas season, and so I did Christmas stuff that I never did before. I did like 12 days of Christmas with little gifts each day, and
oh man, I remember. Yeah, that's like number one, right? Christmas 1 or 2?
Yeah, 1 I think. Okay. And putting up like extra decor around the house, not just the tree. Mm-hmm. Swiss got our dog. She took some getting used to for her, all the random little trinkets and stuff. But and going out to do things like seeing neighborhood Christmas lights, or like going to Christmas themed events, going to any Christmas church service or events. Participating in like the children's Christmas play. We did that together.
Yeah.
A couple of years, and
got my acting on, my Denzel.
It was
I wouldn't
fun.
call it Denzel. Sorry, Denzel. It actually was an insult.
It was definitely very much a preschool age, like appropriate Christmas play.
But
I think
I killed it though.
I think we both brought it. We did a good job. I think that we did that every year, and had a really great time doing that. We did find ourselves like we stuck with our tradition of it being just us. Mm-hmm. Christmas Day, I refused to do a bunch of cooking because I'm like, this is a day that we should be basking in the celebration of the Lord's birth, not sweating up in the kitchen. So we started going out. We would have go to this Moroccan restaurant in our town every Christmas Day, which was awesome because they were always open. I really like that. I like that tradition too. So we would get up, open any gifts, call family, give Swiss a gift. She always got something. Our dog, Swiss, and hang out, have hot chocolate, watch Christmas movies, and then go out to dinner, have Moroccan. Nice.
It's so good.
It's good. I
So
miss
good.
that restaurant. I miss that. I heard it closed too.
Yeah, it's probably because I ain't gonna.
Cause
tell
we're
you
not
what.
there. We're not there to keep them open. But anyway, I when we moved to California last year, like I didn't feel like doing anything for Christmas. I felt myself already really challenged throughout the year about just like I don't know, just like consumerism and like all the
Yeah.
parts of Christmas that like gets on my nerves. We just even in the course of
Yeah.
our marriage, like we never been big gift buyers for Christmas, like or we don't think that's what it's for. That's what it's about. We think it's nice. It's nice, but we never we weren't going to sit here and go bankrupt or like go broke buying Christmas gifts because we think that's what makes Christmas Christmas. Like we know the reason for Christmas,
Yeah.
but we felt like I don't know. I just like even more started to get away from it. I'm like, why? Like if I removed every element of Christmas that had nothing to do with Jesus, what would Christmas look like? What would Christmas in America look like? So last year was our first attempt to do that, to be like, nah, we good actually. Let's like not do the tree. Let's not put up random decor.
Yeah. I feel like even if you don't go completely cold turkey from like Christmas, I feel like it's nice to take a break. Like take some time off of like the traditional like okay, I'm gonna buy stuff for everybody
Yeah.
and their mama for Christmas, or I'm gonna do this, do that. Like sometimes just take a break, man. Step back. Maybe instead of buying gifts, maybe like go to like a homeless shelter, and give to people who can't give back to you.
That's definitely what I preferred. My favorite Christmas seasons have been the ones that we like were very intentional about service. Same thing with Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving really anymore, but I will always love an opportunity to serve.
Yeah.
And if it happens to land around a Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving weekend, then that's fine. But yeah, last it was also our first year though in California, thousands of miles from our family and our closest friends. So I think that might have also it certainly wasn't the primary reasoning behind it, but I think that probably was part of it that the things that made the holidays special, like weren't here per se, but we had each other and we didn't feel like we needed anything else. So I was told I was all right. Like, hey, I'm okay. Just you and I sipping hot chocolate.
Sorry, I'm so random.
Like you and I sipping hot chocolate, listening to our like songs that are celebrating Jesus' birth, and we can call family, see how they're doing and enjoying the day. But I liked that. Yeah.
One tradition that we started that like after moving here that I really enjoy is when it snows back east we have we have hot cocoa.
Yeah, we have hot cocoa. Whenever it snows, like it makes us feel a little bit connected. So I don't know what we're gonna do this year because last year we did basically like bare bones nothing. We didn't decorate. I was off work at least, so that was nice.
Yeah. And you should be off this.
I'm going to try to be off
right?
this Christmas too. And we did go to church service. We went to Christmas Eve service. I don't know. We've been married for 5 years, and we dove right into like Christmas traditions, and then we just like cut the cord on them.
Right. This year, man, I'm in a weird spot. Like I don't want to have anything to do with Christmas other than like it's certain festivities that I want to do. Like there's an ice skating rink around, and like I think I want to go ice skating. I know I want to have hot cocoa. I want to go and see lights, and I want to see other people's decorations, but I don't want to put any time and effort into decorating
Into
myself.
our own decor.
Yeah.
Well, I did a couple things just to like try some things out to see if maybe they'll stick, and we'll do it in future, Christmases. But I made sweet potato pie because I used to do that all the, every holiday. Yeah, it was anywhere between like Thanksgiving and Christmas, or multiple times between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Waffles, right? That was that was a tradition for you.
Yeah, waffles for breakfast. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, my mom. Yeah, because we used to make a heart-shaped waffles. Mm-hmm. Like Christmas time, but and the Christmas day. What else? I made apple cider from scratch.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, maybe that could be something that I do again, in future years.
Mm-hmm.
We did go to the tree lighting in our nearby city.
Yeah,
that was nice seeing all the different. Like in the past, we host like dinner. Mm-hmm. It was either Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner, like for whomever who was in town.
New Year's.
Our New Year's, like
New Year's shindigs.
Like shindigs and stuff, and we just haven't had. I don't know. I just haven't had a desire to do that here in California.
Yeah,
but it's getting there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All I know is like I enjoy moments to turn up a little bit, and
I know. I just wish I was turning up with my people.
Let's go to Oakland. We go to Oakland.
No, I don't mean like my people, like black people. I mean like just my network, okay? My family, my tribe of folks. I don't know. Can any of y'all relate? Like, I know we're not the first couple to decide to move thousands of miles from family and friends and be like, I don't know, not in the mood. That's a strong term. Just like
around this time we miss our family and
I
our
miss
friends
them every single day,
like
man.
especially during this
especially
time.
around the holidays, man. Like that's yeah. So anyway.
And to our family and friends, if you see this, holler at us. Holler at us during the holidays. See what's going on.
You know what? The same way that we insisted on making sure that our Christmas was us and our family, even though we're just the two of us and a dog, we want people to do the same thing, honestly. I honestly don't think anybody should be doing hardcore traveling during major holiday seasons. If you guys spend half the holiday traveling, then that's no fun. But what are some traditions that have been really meaningful for you if you are in a relationship or, married, with kids, without kids? Like, what are some traditions that have stuck? Or do you change it up every year? Or every few years? Because I have a feeling that we're going to be that kind of couple.
Yeah,
I have a feeling
sure.
we're going to be that kind of couple that switches it up. Like, I wouldn't be mad if one of our Christmases is on a cruise. Okay?
You wouldn't be mad at that?
I wouldn't be mad if it was on a beach. I wouldn't be mad if we do actually go and travel and see family. Long as I'm not traveling Christmas Day, like long as I'm not traveling on the actual holiday, I'll be.
We could probably go to like Tahoe or something. It's cold though, man.
It's cold, but still, that
it's still an idea.
There's snow, and you have that Christmassy feel. Like
maybe that'd make us feel even more connected.
Perhaps, because we'll
family.
They'll probably be dealing with snow, and we can deal with it too if we travel north.
Two could play that game, baby. Another tradition we have?
Us?
Yeah.
What's that?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, that's true. Now that I think I would like to restart, because I think last year we didn't even watch Christmas movies.
Nope.
I didn't pull out not one Christmas themed movie.
Oh no, I feel like we did.
Oh no, we did have one
Christmas.
night. No, I think that was the only one.
I think we
was Nightmare Before Christmas.
So there it is.
Only because that's my favorite Christmas movie. If my favorite secular Christmas movie, actually, I was like,
secular.
I know it's such a church term.
I love that word though.
But anyway,
secular.
I love Tim Burton's work. Nightmare Before Christmas is a fave of mine. Oh, yeah. I could watch that tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe that will help cut on something and make me feel like it is the season of the birth of my Lord. Even You know, that movie has nothing to do.
I might watch Charlie Brown
By
just for that
Charlie,
part.
yeah,
that one part.
just so I can, get
That's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown.
exactly.
Love that.
Exactly.
Loved
I
it.
would be down for that. Sometimes people bring in the traditions of their youth and their family, like without a whole lot of consideration for their mate. Like I'm much more of a fan of establishing the traditions together
Yeah.
and taking time to try things out, see what sticks for us. Things stuck for about 3-4 years, and now we're starting from scratch again, and that's okay. That is okay. We'll see where we're at 5 years from now. I think if we have children, that will also add its own element too, of like, what do we want Christmas to look like for a child?
Cross that bridge when we
Cross
get to
that bridge when we get to it. Yeah.
it. Yeah. Change. I think change in the
Some
holiday.
people don't though. Like some
Yeah.
people do the same traditions that their parents did.
I guess that's what makes them traditions.
And for them, that's what makes it the holiday too. Like it's not Christmas to them, or it's not just like people think Thanksgiving can't be Thanksgiving without a turkey. Like there's things that people do for Christmas, even that Christmas isn't Christmas without like certain key elements. And I've never really like been that married to tradition. But I'm trying to learn their value now. I want to always consider what you find valuable during the holidays too. Like if you told me right now, babe, I want all the bells and whistles of Christmas, man. I want the magic. I want the joy. Well, I can't say joy because joy comes from the.
Come on, somebody.
But it's like if you wanted like the whole like childhood almost semi experience, then I would try my best to pull it together.
Yeah.
And like
and I
make it
appreciate you
happen.
so much for that. Because like really for me, like what I feel like I need for the holidays, like changes like from time to time. Like this year, because I'm so far away from family, and I don't know, recently, man, I've been thinking about my mom so much, and I think like I want to, like just dabble in the festivities a little bit just so I could feel that connection again,
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the reasons, man. And I told you about like we had our small group the other day. Just the decorations around, and like I just got super emotional, man. It's like I couldn't even explain it.
I think that's understandable. Like I think when I was like going on like 100 with making Christmas as like Christmassy as possible, I wanted to redefine Christmas for you, and while not at all replacing what Christmas was of your youth and how your mom made it so magical, I just wanted the season to not be completely weighed down by grief. Before we were dating, I really like started creating my own Christmas traditions. Like CeeLo the tree.
There it is.
That you happily
I feel
adopted because I'm glad you were a fan when we went.
I feel like
tree shopping.
CeeLo the Tree should be a Christmas special.
I feel like it should be.
It should be,
It
and
should
CeeLo
be.
Green should be the voice
Absolutely.
of it. The tree should come to life, and
And
sing
sing.
all. That'd be so
And
lit.
CeeLo, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey.
I love CeeLo, so don't think that this is any type of negative attack at CeeLo.
Oh my gosh,
I am a
man.
fan of CeeLo. I love his singing,
That'd be incredible.
and like he doesn't have a whole lot of Christmas music, but man, if he had a whole album, actually wait, he has no, that was a mix. I think a mix like CD that he did.
He at least got a song. I know
He
it.
does. And I'm pretty sure he does. But anyway, I think that would be a great idea. CeeLo the tree.
If you see that, it came from here first.
I like what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I don't feel obligated
Right.
to engage in any element of Christmas.
I think that's the key right there. Man.
That is
Yeah.
socially acceptable. And I think that's an empowering place to be.
For sure.
So
No obligations.
No obligation.
To my future kids.
Yeah. And even
no
honestly,
obligations.
but,
no
but
obligations.
we say that now.
We say that now.
Because I got friends with kids that were done with Christmas. And said that they would never do the Santa Claus thing. And what happened when they had kids?
Oh, ho, ho.
Santa came right back. I just
right
looked
through
like,
that chimney like, I knew you couldn't let
Really?
me go.
Really? Well, we should probably wrap this up because my drink is getting low. Yeah. You know what that means.
It's time to go.
Yeah. Thanks so much, y'all. We will see you next time. See you next time if you want. If you want us, like, if you want this visual. Like I said, this is something that we're trying out.
Also, remember to click the notifications so whenever we put out new content, you'll know about it.
Because we's busy.
Yeah.
And as much as we love doing this, we do not have a steady schedule yet with it. We're going to work towards that. We're going to definitely work towards that. But if you click on the notifications button, you'll get a notification every time we post something new.
Also, comment, let us know what you think about the content we're putting out because it's encouraging to us. It encourages us to put out more content. And
we definitely love suggestions.
Yeah. And if you want to, go ahead and subscribe. So
yeah. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also subscribe to the podcast. It's on iTunes and like everything. It's everywhere. So
it's everywhere.
You can subscribe there too. So have a great day, guys.
Peace.
It's you and me, baby. Against all odds, we got a good marriage because we serve a greater God. Good marriage.